Yum.com.
See, I worship devil shit, therefore them demons creep my mind. Angels try to speak to me, but being God, that ain't my kind. Paranoid delusions, scare me spoken, why I keep it tone. Constantly, I have visions of some shit I'm knowing don't belong. Deadly sense insert my nose, but there's no corpses in this bitch. Horses from behind the wall, but feels like Halloween. Footsteps on out my house, and everyone is
Okay. It's fine. I don't know why I can't hear that. I am curious though. I plugged in some speakers to my computer and I don't know if that took away the volume from everything else. Unless they have to be. There's no way they'd have to be on, but. I guess we'll see in a minute. You can hear me though, can't you? Yes, you can. Now, can you hear the video?
Bait and bleed. It's the strategy where one side tries to get two of its enemies.
Yep.
It's the strategy where one side tries to get two of it.
Okay. Well, we are going to play Men of War, but I like learning about battlefield tactics and stuff like that. So, let's see if anything that is taught in this video can help us in the upcoming battle. Take a 8-minute officer training crash course here. Come down a little bit. Ooh, there you go. That was bright.
Enemies to fight each other. The idea is to let
I can't hear it though.
these enemies wear each other down, using up their resources and weakening their army.
Okay.
And bleed. It's the strategy where one side tries to get two of its enemies to fight each other. The idea is to let these enemies wear each other down, using up their resources and weakening their armies. And while they are busy fighting, the side using the bait and bleed strategy stays out of the fight, conserving its own strength. After the bleeding phase, the side that kept his strength can attack the weakened ones. Decapitation.
Okay, that's a pretty extreme tactic. I wonder what that's going to be. Oh, I'm betting decapitation is going to be in, I believe, the Revolutionary War. American units were often instructed to take out the leaders of the enemy force to throw the regular infantry and other people into chaos because they had no leadership. So I think that's what that is. Unfortunately, I don't think the bait and bleed tactic is going to work because unless it's like the OG Battlefront 1 and 2, maybe, there's no Tusken Raiders that are going to be out there taking people out for us.
It's the military strategy aimed at removing the leadership of a hostile government or group. This could achieve strategic paralysis, as the enemy doesn't know what to do anymore, but some are skeptical, saying that even though it's a seductive strategy, because it promises to solve conflicts quickly and cheaply with little collateral damage, decapitation strikes frequently fail or are not likely to produce the intended consequences. Some even argue that killing the head of an organization might produce disorder in them, leading to politically ineffective, unfocused attacks on civilians, and that sometimes their leaders are the most qualified persons in their organizations for peace negotiators. Shock and awe.
Also, it depends. I feel like decapitation one also doesn't really work because if there's decentralized chain of command like there is in Western leadership, there are so many people, I think, in the chain of command who follow. If the president goes down, vice president goes down, this person. There's the designated survivor too for other meetings and such that if a great number of people, like a meeting in the Capitol building or something. I watched a show about that, and great number of people in the Capitol building. If like everybody were to die in there, there's one person who's set aside that if the president dies and everybody else dies, then this designated survivor is the new head of state, basically.
Also known as rapid dominance, it's the use of overwhelming power and spectacular displays of force to surprise the enemy and destroy their will to fight, making them surrender. It was initially created as an attempt to develop a post-Cold War military doctrine for the United States, and the doctrine of rapid dominance requires the capability to disrupt means of communication, transportation, food production, water supply, and other aspects of infrastructure. Some consider the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki as examples of shock and awe. Salami slicing.
I've never heard of salami slicing. That one scares me a little bit. However, shock and awe on the scale that we're going to be using it on, we'd need a lot of vehicles, I think, to mitigate the small arms fire that's going to be hitting our infantry and artillery at least. Because if I had that, I could sort of do that World War I tactic of creeping artillery barrages where the artillery is going just ahead of the infantry push. And that way, when it's finally over them, the infantry are right there at the trench ready to go in, or right there at the enemy line of defense ready to go in. But yeah, I don't think that's going to be useful today.
It involves taking a series of small steps to have a larger gain at the end, which would have been difficult or unlawful to perform all at once. It can be useful for governments that don't want to have a casus belli, as it's more probable that those small steps are less noticeable than a big one. These small steps can be taken by camouflaging offense as defense, and it gives the enemy only two choices: either silently suffer or risk an expensive and dangerous war. Bellum se ipsum
That one
aumet.
seems a little like divide and conquer, except you're not at war yet, which I don't really see the justification. He said if it was unlawful to go for every piece of land at once, and he brought up the point that if the other country wanted to attack them, but you attack first, I don't quite understand that.
Means the war
we're
will
here for
feed
the
itself
tactics,
in
not the
Latin,
logic.
and it's the strategy where an invading army sustains itself using the resources of the territory it is invading. Instead of relying on long supply lines from its own country, the army lives off the land, taking food, supplies, and other resources from the local population. This can prove especially effective if the war is fought far from their homeland, making their supply lines both long and costly. Fabian strategy.
I feel like that only works if you actually can take that land, because God forbid you have a prolonged battle or front that is unmoving. You would probably find yourself running out of supplies very quickly, especially if you can't take ground, or even more so if the enemy knows that's the strategy you're trying to use, and then if they have to retreat or pull back or whatever, and all the supplies that they can't take that would be left for you, they just burn it anyway.
It's a military approach where you avoid large, direct battles with your enemy, and instead, you focus on wearing them down over time through smaller, more manageable skirmishes, and by making it difficult for them to get supplies or rest. Militaries use this strategy only if they believe time is on their side, usually because the side employing the strategy is fighting in, or close to, their homeland, and the enemy is far from home, forcing them to have long and costly supply lines. This strategy was first used by Quintus Fabius Maximus Verrucosus in the Second Punic War. Military districts. Dividing one's own territory into military districts, where each part of the military is responsible, has various pros, such as improved local control and training facilities and programs tailored to the specific needs and conditions of the district. They are often more responsible for administrative than operational matters. Attrition warfare. It's a type of military strategy where the goal is to wear down the enemy over time by constantly attacking them and causing them to lose soldiers, equipment, and supplies. Instead of trying to win quickly with a big, decisive battle, the focus is on making the enemy gradually weaker and weaker until they can't keep fighting anymore. In real wars, this means lots of smaller battles and continuous pressure on the enemy, making it harder for them to replace lost soldiers and broken equipment. Sometimes, a side that perceives itself to be at a marked disadvantage may deliberately seek out attrition warfare to neutralize its opponent's advantages over time. When attritional methods have worn down the enemy sufficiently to make other methods feasible, attritional methods are often complemented or even abandoned by other strategies. Although attrition warfare may seem like a logical choice for combatants with more resources or advantages than their opponents, there are also significant disadvantages. Perhaps the most common
what if
reason
you
for
lose
failure
your
of attrition
resources as
warfare
well?
is related to the time required to fulfill one's
And
war
then you
goals,
end up
as
getting
the
worn out.
It began with
and then you end up
forging
getting worn
the
out
Great Ring.
as well, and
3
then none of the
given to the
strategies are viable
And
because
9.
you've lost just as much.
Geopolitical conditions may change over time. For example, the opponent can gain new allies in the meantime. Additionally, the attrition strategy gives opponents time to adjust tactics and strategy. An example that shows attrition warfare being used ineffectively is World War I, when military commanders on both sides ineffectively relied on attrition warfare, which resulted in casualties without a strategic result. Battle of Annihilation. Battle of Annihilation is a military strategy focused on completely destroying the enemy's ability to fight in one pivotal battle, even the first one. This can be useful when time is not on their side and they need to end the war quickly, and when the element of surprise can prove pivotal to the results of the war. Also, it was famously used by Napoleon, such as in the battles of Austerlitz and Jena. Blockade. It's when one side tries to isolate and cut off an area, usually an entire country or region, from outside resources, supplies, and communication. The goal is to weaken the enemy by preventing them from getting the food, weapons, fuel, and other essentials they need to continue fighting. And it differs from an embargo or sanction, which are legal barriers to trade rather than physical barriers. Also, blockades often result in the starvation of the civilian population, like during the blockade of Germany during World War I. Nowadays, if blockades are made with the main goal of starving civilians and preventing humanitarian aid from reaching them, they can be considered a war crime and potentially a crime against humanity.
I was about to say, I don't know if that's necessarily the most viable.
Distant, and loose. A close blockade entails placing warships within sight of the blockaded coast or port, so they can immediately stop any ship trying to enter or leave. This
not the kind of tactics I'm looking for here. The battle I will be doing today will not be conducted navally.
Ink spot strategy. When a military needs to subdue a large hostile region with a relatively small military force, it uses the ink spot strategy, which consists of establishing a number of small safe areas dispersed over the region, and then pushing out from each area, extending its control and making the areas larger until eventually they join up, leaving only pockets of resistance. Clear and hold.
That's another variation.
It's the counterinsurgency strategy of clearing an area of enemies and then keeping the area clear of insurgents while winning the support of the populace for the government and its policies. Once an area has been cleared, local police authority is re-established rather than military authority and government authority reasserted. This strategy encompasses the use of civil military operations, which
we're getting deep into that. We're gonna be playing Man of War, dog, not freaking Government Simulator 2024. Maneuver warfare. Well, we already know about that, but let's see what he's got on it. Always something new to learn.
Maneuver warfare. It's the conceptual opposite of attrition warfare, and it's the strategy that emphasizes movement, initiative, and surprise to achieve a position of advantage while minimizing frontal combats. Its goal is to destroy the enemy's will and ability to fight, and it's mainly used by small militaries, more cohesive, better trained, or more technologically advanced. It's especially used in modern times thanks to the use of mechanized vehicles. Bypassing and cutting off enemy strongpoints often results in the collapse of that strongpoint, even where the physical damage is minimal, like what happened with the Maginot Line. Since tempo and initiative are so critical to the success of maneuver warfare, command structures tend to be more decentralized, with more tactical freedom given to lower-level unit leaders. If you want to discuss this video...
Every war tactic, tank descent, sniper trap, center peel, swarming, scorched earth, skirmishing, recon by fire, marching fire, defense in depth, flying wedge, salvo, defeat in detail, oblique order, trench raiding, mouse holing? Okay, we're not going to watch this right now, but I do want to watch that later. I want to get to fighting.
Amazon.
It's so small. It'll work. I believe last we did the Russian campaign one, so after that might be Japan? Because I know we did American, obviously. We did the Commonwealth. I believe we did Germany too. And of course, there's only so many factions, so I think it is Japan. I did also learn something too, off stream. But I was watching this video about the about Mali and their squad size and how they're made and their tactics and all that. And one of the guys who was speaking on it, they were going through a drill that they were doing, and he was talking about how their machine gun was parallel with the attacking forces, and why that's not good, because his line of fire, if the like maneuvering forces are so far up, the machine gun's line of fire, should he try to get more fire onto the objective itself, might hit his own guys, right? So it's got to be off to the flank over here so that he could shoot in and suppress the whole time without fear of hitting his guys until his guys are where they need to be to actually assault and push the objective.
Joseph, thank goodness you've arrived. The Americans are charging our position. We must hold it at all costs.
No, say an editor. Oh, I didn't need the slow-mo shot. Where's my machine gunner? There he is. So we got all that space out there. Got my machine gunner on this side though. Two rifles, SMG, rifle. Okay. Try and spread out my line of fire here. Put that away for now. Actually speed this up. It's been a while since I've played the Japanese campaign. I usually always play Hurtgen. Oh, there's Big Boy. Oh, did we already... I think that tank was already smoldering. BAR. Yep. We can go fast mode until the vehicle comes. After that, there he is. Can you hit him from that far? Yes, you can. Holy crap. Wow, you just one-shot of that guy. Good thing that wasn't the one with the actual cannon on it. Reinforcements of an armored vehicle.
Great job. They are retreating.
My advisor really looks a little bit like a frog, to be honest with you. I get the graphics for the graphics at the time, but it did not do him any justice. Alright, now the actual assault, baby.
Your troops are now tasked with advancing into enemy positions. We are counting on you.
We are counting on you. And if you fail, you're gonna get beheaded in a cave. Total Drama Island version.
Spots to take cover as you advance on enemy positions.
But reload. You always want to make this map a little bit bigger, because if you leave it normally, like you'll see how uncondensed it actually is.
Reinforcements sent by the HQ, and even the ability to request your own reinforcements for capturing each of the 3 enemy defense lines. Good luck.
Alright, now give me a machine gun squad, will ya? I want my machine gun squad to rock separate, that way I can put them on a flank to be able to do what they need to do. I'm also going to give them a medic. Do out of the bunch. Cool. 2 and 1. was too small. Whatever. Alright, and then third squad. I'm going to put a medic there, obviously, so that I can get them rezzed if they go down. Alright, what do we got? So this is the front line. They've only got one machine gun. We'll take that out with the vehicle. We'll take out all their major killing components here with our vehicle. I don't know if they're going to have any snipers or anything like that. I think I came across one. It's the first mission, but sometimes I feel like in the first mission they always throw something special somewhere along the way. But they got some machine guns in the back right there. This is an interesting position. I actually really like the way that machine gun looks, the 30 cal. Okay, well, let's just focus on taking this first line. This right side looks a little weak. I feel like I could get my guys, my machine gun team right here, suppress the line across, right? And then move my guys up. And what I'll do to secure the other line, because the machine guns aren't going to be able to suppress this entire line, after I take out their machine gun, which I'm about to do right now, I can just go ahead. I can go ahead and just put him over there to suppress that line, and then I'll just kind of sweep as I go. They may reman it though. Yeah, look, that is quick. Yeah, I'm sure they got some BARs in there as well. Alright, well, we'll actually just let our vehicle push in with them. Need someone to be in our supply vehicle here. Okay. Let's get to moving. What is your path if you were supposed to get up there? I don't want my vehicle to get AT grenaded, so you gotta be careful. Doesn't look like they're trying even. They can't even see us right now. There we go. Alright, let's get some infantry up there to support. Clear that line for the machine gun team. Squad 1 to come up, put some pressure. Oh, we killed that guy. Cool. They're suppressing that line. Who died? Oh my god, that's not even where I told you to go. Medic's still alive, thank god. Take him up. God, where are you looking, dog? Where are you looking? Cut off that passing lane. Alright, now he's gonna carry on with squad 1. Can't get an angle until we get up there. Can I shoot over this? Yeah, I can. I really hope that guy doesn't have an AT grenade. Can you engage this guy, dog? What are you doing? Of course, you had 2 shots left. Let's keep suppression on that, please. Move the machine gun team over. I'm gonna try to get this guy across. Holy crap. The amount of machine guns these dudes have. Try to get them in a trench, slide down squad 2 here. Hope I can break through these crates. Yes, I can. We're in a decent position here. I'm just going to kind of skirmish with this back line for a second. Make sure there's no AT guns waiting to get me. I'd like you to take out this machine gun. Okay. Now I'm gonna just keep feeding it. Trying to get over on this other side here. Clear out the remaining parts of this. I don't want to. I think it'll be fine. But... oh, it won't be. There you go. Fire maneuver. Oh, he's running. I didn't know that they could actually just get up out of their positions like that. I thought they were just scripted to not move. Alright, I'm gonna send a guy to grenade this front. I don't know if that'll get in there. Oh, I think he's already dead. We also don't want to push the envelope too much. We are on an assault, and we want to keep our initiative here, but we don't want to overextend and then have to retreat because we ain't got enough guys to sustain the offensive. We do only have 2 squads here, really. And look at what they're throwing at us. Spread out our line here. Oh, Christ. Yeah! I have to go discuss dinner with my parents. Here, watch this really cool cutaway. I hope you can hear it.
Yeah.
Worship devil, sit there for them demons, scream my mind. Angels try to speak to me, but being God, that ain't my kind. Paranoid delusions, scare me stuck, that's why I keep it on. Constantly, I have business of some shit I'm knowing don't belong. Daily senses hurt my nose, but there's no corpses in this bitch. Horses from behind, no wall fulfills my bad we witnesses. Footsteps from out my house when everyone is sound asleep. Hearing knocks on my door, so I cocked a pistol quietly. Then once I approach the doors I'm hearing suddenly stop. Said the time was 3:15, but now it's screaming 6 o'clock. Just before I go to bed, I check around the house for spies in the middle of the Eyes watching over me, performing the autopsy from a killer's blood who mercilessly caught up in a turban full of hell is where my mind is at. Blowing evil dope until the devil lead me to the pit. Quickly I destroy this intensity, unholy one. Now the Lord is calling me to worship me, begat the Son. Should I go before my God?
Okay. We gotta thin them out a little bit first. Need to gain fire superiority before we can push. Oh, can I use that? No. No. Can't even repair it. We're gonna need a resupply before we push though, because I know we're gonna be out of ammo relatively soon here. That's an AT gun. That's an AT gun. However small, it will destroy a very sensitive tank. Okay. Oh, they got 3 back there. God dang, dog. I like that they differentiate between the levels, though. That is pretty cool. What is all this back here? Oh. Very stacked. Well, here, maybe we can turn the tide a little bit. Can that move? I guess not. Make sure you support him so he doesn't get shot. And you just destroyed their cover. Great. Okay, now we gotta realize their range too. They're right here, and then I'd reckon as soon as we get to probably about this length out, they're most likely going to be able to start shooting at us. So we're gonna have to keep little homie back right here while the infantry pushes. And after that, we're most likely going to need something a little bit heavier to get us through. There's not a lot of cover. One thing that I have been trying is also figuring out a method of... Oh my goodness, look at this. This is great cover. And I can just get in right here. Yeah, okay. I can have my... Oh my goodness, bro. Freaking howitzers and stuff, everything I can't use. And this runs the length of the battlefield. Man. Okay, so in that case, I can put... I'll have to put the machine gun squad over. I'm gonna start getting my guys all resupplied and stuff though. Get over here. Get everybody to stop shooting for a second just to make sure they have been resupplied. Okay. Save on that. Good. Everybody's in position as well. I'm thinking about putting a squad up here so that they can attack downwards. I imagine they might take a lot of fire. Oh snap! Oh snap! I didn't see that. 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 Alright, I'll try and move up to support here. Just keep their heads down. Why can't I put you in cover? Did that guy get off the gun? Yeah, he did. So why can't you take cover? Just cross, I guess. Don't cross. Why can't I put them in cover right here? Alright, well someone's got to play vehicle support, and I guess that's second squad. Okay, everybody stand up and attack him. Just wait for him to pop up. Come on! Oh, now you don't want to stand up. Come on, dog. There's definitely not 6 guys all pointing weapons that can kill you. Right at you. Come on. Stand up. Dog, come on! Not even everybody has an angle on you, dude. You'll be fine, kind of. Yeah. Alright, fire maneuver, baby. Leapfrog in time. Shoot him. Good. There you go. Yeah, now we can get outside of them here. In the machine gun squad, it's not meant to say, they're not meant to assault necessarily, right? They're meant to just suppress while these guys assault. Whoa! Oh, God, I saw a bazooka shot go off of that. I was like, what is that? There you go. See? Look at that. I guess their fire doesn't have to always be on the side. They don't have to be over here. Their fire just needs to be horizontal or perpendicular. Yeah. To where the assault is going on at. Sosha. Nice. And then boom, we got flanking fire going left, right there, dog. That is how you do it. So, oh, he knocked out 2 of the AT guns for me. Which means I can probably get my vehicle. I don't know if his gun can go up that far, to be honest with you. Where is he? Oh wait, are there 2 more? Yeah, there's one on the bridge. I didn't see that one. My life is so hard. I have to flank an AT gun. Hey, the AT rifle, right? AT rifle could probably do some damage. I don't know. The camera's glitching out a bunch. Just get behind that. Square up. Don't get shot. Actually, stay right there. I don't even really want to risk that. Nobody's dead, right? Awkward question to ask. I feel like you should probably know that at all times. You want to go with him? Yep, that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't move and everybody else moves. First line of defense, I believe we get reinforcements. Yes, we do. So squad 3 is going to have to become, I think, like squad 5 now. I'll just leave them like that. This tank is going to become squad 7. Go ahead and get up here on this road. I hate when the rest of the squad lags behind like this. Stop. Okay. Cool. And then this will be the new squad 3. Oh, it had 5. Okay, I clicked on 7. I was confused because it had 5 guys in it. I thought it was an infantry squad because it doesn't show you that they're in a vehicle down there. I was like, what? Oh, more AT rifle infantry. I thought this was a really big squad. Okay, well, I'll just have like a combined special weapons squad then. And then I'll make them squad 4. Yeah, go ahead and hop in the back. They'll be backup if we need them. And then this will make up actual squad 3. Squad 3 actual. Oh, Jesus, what is shooting at us? One little American, everybody loses their minds. Come on. There we go. Target is effectively suppressed by like 7 different guns. They've got the aggro, they've got the conch. Let's go ahead and move up. What happened? Why are you not behind a wall? I could add another machine gun to that team and just make it a triple machine gun squad for even more effective suppression. Alright, let's retreat here because they got a vehicle incoming. We'll get my guy ready. Load up some AP rounds. Already got it. Oh, I missed him by an inch. He's staying below my gun here. He's only got a machine gun, so there's not really too much damage he can do vehicle to vehicle. Vehicle to vehicle. Staying low to the ground like this can also help you see sight lines too, because we don't want to get drawn into the range of their dudes. Where did he go? Did he kill himself? That's him right there, and he's burning. I wonder if I could just peep that line right there. $122. What's his range? Probably like 100, I guess. Don't want to get too close. Okay, let's get some infantry up there with him. Can't move my vehicles up until we take. Brother, you probably don't want to do that. You probably don't want to do that. You probably don't want to do that. I wouldn't complain if you did, though. Get out of the way. We did? Nope. Come on, hit the shot. Oh! Dog! Oh, you have got to be kidding me, dude. I can repair it. He took out 2 freaking guys. Oh my Jesus. I know it's an AT gun, but god dang, dog. Everybody? Was I hull up or something? No, I just hit in front armor and he just sent that through my freaking front windshield. Oh, no, he got that right under. Yeah, that just, no wonder. Okay, well that sucks. That means this is going to turn into very infantry heavy battle right here, which we don't want. Unless I can just keep running this flank down. Because after this guy, the furthest back dude, I'm not really sure he can cover. He can cover them back here. So if we just keep trying to inch up, I think we can get him. There you go, they're opening up. Yeah, dude. This is some freaking amazing terrain. I can start moving in buddy pairs too if I want to make this even more stinky. Dang, look at the range on that. It feels longer than normal. Oh, they can get shots on him. Wait, I got an AT gun guy with these dudes. Let me see. Actually, no, he's just doing it. Or they're just doing it. Nobody can get down that far and shoot that guy? Vehicle repair, that's good, but we can't. We know we're in his range now, and looking at where he hit us, I don't know. I don't think it's the smartest idea to just push that. If I can break it, though. Nice. Piecing up that infantry. Dang! Is that broken? Is that down for the count? No, it isn't, but I don't think he can use it. Alright, they're probably going to run out of ammo. And we need to be moving before they do that. Or we need to secure these guns rather before that happens. I think I'll have to do buddy pairs here because there doesn't seem to be a lot of cover. There's fine, we got cover. I wish I could go out a little bit further into these islands. These little island thingies. I know they're not entirely islands, but you know what I mean. It's a pretty long bound. I'm not sure if we can make that. I'll go for it though. We gotta leave the vehicle behind. And now. We need some guys to get grenades on that position. Head middle. Explosions as they go. You can boil and wax or in Geonosis. Looks like we're already getting to them. Elevated gun position. I think we're clear up here. We can start closing in on this flank a little bit. Help cover. I'm gonna move my machine gun team up so they can get some better angles in there. Ooh, I think that's a little fire right there. Can't suppress all of us. Alright, we can get these guys into some decent firing lines here, but it's kind of hard. Looks like everything is covered. Yeah, I gotta make that machine gun work for who he wants to hit. Oh, crap. I have to pop smoke and retreat. I really hate running out of ammo, and I know it's kind of not something that needs to be said, but it's really annoying when you're in the middle of this. It kind of forces you to pick up the pace, of course, but even so... Can you get back here? Yeah, that'd be great. Even so, we're just trying to, you know, play a fun little assault. And then all of a sudden I gotta keep sending people back to go get supplies. Probably gonna have to get another supply truck as well. Oh man, one good grenade in there. Come on, baby. Oh my goodness, move up. Move up on that, gentleman. Can nobody get a shot on this guy? Christ, man. Kind of sent those guys into the meat grinder a little bit right there. Nobody can shoot them. God, I hate that. Is he not exposed or something? Okay. Tell me there's a medic in here. Oh, everybody in that squad is about to die. Try and risk it. How can you see me through the frickin' smoke, dog? Alright, well, it's semi-successful. We're gonna have to hold position here. Let these guys get in. Took a few losses there, but that's kind of nature of the game right there. Get some of my guys back up here. And let's get you moved up. Oh, is he dead? I took too long, but I can't risk everything. Can you move? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and move for you. That one grenade in the middle of everything in that command post. Why are you? Oh my goodness, your wheels got shot out. Let's deal with this guy. Already been dealt with. I don't know how nobody could shoot him though. I mean, I understand that he had sandbags and all that, but he wasn't vulnerable. It wasn't like he was in a bunker you couldn't see into. Most part still intact though. Decent fighting shape. Alright, that second line cleared for the most part. We'll gotta sweep it still. Are we gonna get counterattacked? I think we are. Can't you just break these? Nope, you cannot. Okay. Ooh. We are going to get counterattacked. Nope, not 3. Holy crap, my bad.
Scouts report an enemy tank defending positions ahead. You must eliminate it.
Counterattack imminent. Let's get everybody in a solid defense position here. Defensive posture. I'm gonna spread out 3 a little bit more. Ooh, I'm gonna take half of 3 action. Get him up here. Where's that tank coming from? Oh, snap. Get over there. Oh, it's a Stuart, right? Yeah. Stay down. An air socket is not effective. I'm hitting him right. Okay, come on, dog. I'm hitting him right in the freaking engine block.
Excellent.
Boom. There you go.
The battalion granted you additional resources.
Even he's excited about it. And I think they're setting another one. No, it's just mechanized infantry. That I can deal with. I think we just kind of... Oh, he knocked that. Yep, knocked that out. I wanted to retreat that, but... They can actually be used as extra crew for this guy. Yeah, we've got him in a full-fledged... Not even a flank. I feel like flanking can only really be used... offensively. There we go. Their half track is moving down there though, which I don't really like. me see if I can Tom Brady an AP shell right to that driver. No, I cannot. I think the guys on the top can handle themselves. They got a machine gun squad up there with them. And I'm going to move my supplies down here. Need to repair this tank as well. Get out the tank. Kind of post up behind this bush for camo. Here you go. Have we not dealt with this? Oh man, this entire time they were just out. I don't know why I had them on return fire. There you go. The machine gun squad works, especially for those smaller ammo capacity weapons. BARs, FG42s, these Type 99s over here. They're not really able to sustain the fire rate or suppressing power of an MG42 that's got a bigger mag. Even though, I guess, using a MG42 offensively, that's why, at least as far as this game, is probably why they've got what's it called? Probably only why they've got 50 round mags, because carrying around 100 or something would be really heavy.
That should give the Americans a nice little surprise.
We're gonna have to go down to 3 and 3 here. Gonna clear out the rest of this assault. And I'll probably have my big tank take the high ground here. It's still a light tank. It's a Chiha 57. Chiha. Well, I don't even understand how that works. It's got less armor than this one. Less crew, speed 29. It's slower, it's got less armor. 57mm gun? I guess it's got a bigger gun, but even so. More Americans over here. No, there's not. Oosh, I keep messing up my squads here. I can get another tank, which I don't really need. Get some more support units. Let me get another supply truck, actually. And instead of using our supply trucks to resupply these guys, we're just going to get them straight into this. Just redistribute all that ammo. That one guy didn't get any, but he sucks, so it doesn't matter. Now, the only people occupying this supply truck are currently the backup special weapons team. Cool, they're already all good. Send them back to the front line. Oh, wait a minute. Rated for all the supplies we need. That. Okay, now you can go back. Alright, defensive line secured. Everybody's re-upped. We can now continue with the assault. Is everybody cleaned up here, though? Yeah, who's this guy? Is he a sniper? No, just a guy with a Garand. Got a strong point right here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, 1941 Johnson light machine gun. Now, in Battlefield 5, there's a Johnson rifle as well. I think it's also a 1941 or an M1941, I think. But it's a semi-auto rifle that has clips. And I've never seen this machine gun ever, and especially in like any COD game or anything like that, any World War II COD game. I've never seen that weapon before. Only seen it in Men of War. All right, so considering that trying to do a low ground uphill assault to this point probably wouldn't be our best bet. I'm gonna check the lineup, make sure nobody's got any AT guns or something like that. I don't think I've ever seen an American AT rifle, excuse me, in this game. Although I'm sure they did have one. Maybe they used a boys AT, maybe they just borrowed some from the British, but yeah, I think this can just be a vehicle heavy assault. Let them pull their weight since they weren't really able to last time. Now, of course, we still got to watch out for their guns back here. That is really well camouflaged. Okay, at least it's not a howitzer. I can deal with that. And then we've got another one back there. So, relatively speaking, just from where they're at, I'm probably not going to make my vehicles go past this little gap. Maybe a little bit before that. Kind of want to feel it out too, just make sure. If they start shooting before that, then we know we can't really continue. Hey, big guy. Help out, maybe. Thank you. Give him a little bit of rock cover. There isn't much cover going this way. We could use this little island path right here. There seems to be a little bit more to go off of. And I can use Squad 2 as infantry support. Nice. Exploit the gap. Again, we can't move the vehicles up with them because they might go down. Oh, let me check something. I feel like I might be muted. I'm not. That's good. Let's get the machine gun in a better spot. Is it cleared? Not yet. See a tank back there. Oh god, it's a priest. And I'm severely out of range. Shoot the infantry. Gonna have to push. God dang, dog. Come on, that didn't break the gun. I'm gonna load HE after this. Nope, didn't even need to. See if an HE shot and dismount some of that infantry. That thing is burning. And it's gone. Would have been nice if we could have used it. Alright, let's see if I can get the medic pouch. No, he's just dead. Observe. Where's the morphine? I can't find it. Can you go? Dog, where was the morphine? It might have gotten obliterated by the attack. What is that? Nope, it got blasted all the way over here. The body doesn't get blasted, but the morphine does. That's cool. Alright, well, I'm gonna need another squad for that. Ooh. Alright, well, to be honest with you, I'm a little burnt right now. It is what it is. Sometimes you get burnt sooner than later. That's okay. We got about half this assault done. We will continue the rest of it at an undisclosed time and date. But for now,